Hello, everybody. It's been a long time, and I also just now realized that you guys have not seen the new setup in here because, yeah, I decided recently that it was time to change the room around a little bit, and here we have it. So we have a nice little, you know, bookshelf in the back. The JoJo poster, yeah. Okay, Wonder of You. I see it. Yeah, and then this is the bookshelf. Then I have some posters over there that you guys have never seen before, because you guys have just seen the JoJo ones. Yo, what's up, Tristan? You changed your name? Sick. But yeah, put the because the Zelda posters used to be like behind my desk, so no one could see it. But yeah, we moved it back there. I figured it was a little bit fitting. But yeah, the wall. Oh my god, you guys and your fucking Breath of the Wild and whatever hate. Are we really hating on Attack on Titan? You guys realize I'm gonna ban every single person in here who just like catches astray to this stuff. Cause, come on, guys. We all know that both Breath of the Wild and Attack on Titan are phenomenal. So don't even play. Yes, dude. Yeah, dude. Talk to Inky if you wanna debate that stuff. Maddox, dude, I loved your $2. That means so much, man. Yeah, it really means a lot. It really means a lot. You guys are about to get ads, by the way. So thanks for the money. Yeah, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. I mean, god damn it, my entire channel is based around my opinion. So yeah. Well, Attack on Titan and Breath of the Wild are a little hard to compare, but um, from what I've seen of JJK and JoJo's, they're the half of the wall that is not peak. Dude, JoJo's is actually, you know what? JoJo's is really inconsistent in terms of like if it's like actually like peak. I don't know. It's great. JoJo's is really great, but it's super inconsistent. Like I don't think that if we're gonna keep saying the buzzword peak, I think the only part that is like genuinely peak is part 7. I haven't read part 8. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest, but I don't think there's a single bad part, but there's so many that are like mediocre. Like part 3 is so inconsistent and like like I'd say overall mediocre. Part 5 is not great either. Part 6 has a cool ending too, but overall it just kind of drags. And that's a lot of them. Part 4 is great though, and I like 2 as well. Dude, you gotta power through the first 2 parts. Most people don't like them. I like part 1 and 8, or part 1 and 2 rather, but yeah. Yeah, part 1 is like the hump that you have to get over, which is a terrible way to end to start. And W Bonkai because I like Bleach too. It's not up there, but I actually like Bleach more than JoJo and uh, yeah, more than JoJo and JJK. I don't even know why I have a JJK poster. I don't even like it that much. I'm not gonna lie. I bought it like years ago when it was still like you know really relevant. Not relevant, but like the manga stuff is weird, but yeah. Yeah, Bleach is sick. Super great. And then yeah, what else do we have back here on this shelf that we can see? Well, we got the amiibo, bunch of stuff that I got when I was at Comic Con. Why don't I have a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood poster? I have that brother up there instead. Hold on. I have him. Yeah, I have lots of amiibo. I've showed those off before though. Um when we were in during the Breath of the Wild or not Breath of the Wild, fuck. Echoes of Wisdom stream. And yeah, that's kind of the whole point. I just wanted to put something more interesting in my background, you know, just cuz like it makes it a little bit less boring. I haven't watched Black Clover. Actually, that's not true. I watched like like 15 episodes of Black Clover like 4 years ago, give or take. Didn't really strike me as special or that great, but yeah, I don't know, it was cool. The openings are really great though. I traded my Japanese Ganondorf amiibo for Jump Force for the PS4 W or L. Dude, you know the answer already. Later, Matic. Thanks for tuning in. How's it going, Tough Bear? Yeah, dude, Jump Force was apparently terrible. I mean, I've never played it, but I've heard from a lot of people that it's awful, so... Yeah. Yeah, I don't really believe it either, but... Trading your soul for a chocolate bar. True. I also realized that you guys have never seen... I inverted my face cam just because it looked kind of weird. Otherwise, so this I can't tell if this is what I like actually look like or if it's like this is the inverted one. Either way, this is what I look like now. This is what you guys will know me as, unless you see me IRL. But I am very doubtful of that. But yeah, and then I can show off my. Oh, I haven't even showed you guys the other part too. There's a little bit to the right there, but you can't see it. It's not fully done yet. But look, we got the stuffies up there, and then Darth Vader stuff, and then over here we've got the. You guys can't really see that from over there, but it's like the Wii thing, and you guys can see the best game of all time. Oh shit, hold on. But you can see the best game of all time, Link's Crossbow Training, which I bought yesterday, which is awesome. And thank you so much, Icolius. Did I butcher that? I think I might have. But thank you so much for the $5. It means a lot. This is for giving me something to watch during break. Thank you for watching the videos during break. Do you ever plan on talking about the Zelda manga? Funny enough, actually, fun little story. But the one of the first video ideas I ever had for my channel was like a Zelda manga review, where like I would take the Zelda manga and basically like shit on it or like praise it if it does good things or bad things. But yeah, so I do maybe plan on it. I feel like the videos wouldn't do that well because I don't think that many people care about the manga that much, but in the future I'll definitely cover that topic. And I haven't really read all of them either. I read the Ocarina of Time ones like ages ago. Icolixis. There we go. I got it. But yeah, that is something I do plan on covering sometime in the future. I don't know. Speaking of covering videos, guys, I'm totally at a blank for video ideas for the next video. I think I'm just gonna chill out on like not making videos, but like just not upload a video before the Switch 2 reveal, just because I will be streaming that when it comes out. I thought, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if you're in the Discord you'll know that I thought this, but which if you're not in the Discord, join up. But I thought that that they were announcing a bunch of Switch 2 stuff today. So I was like getting all hyped. I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm totally streaming tomorrow morning, because they're gonna announce the games." Because that's what Nintendo said. Was they were like, "We're announcing games," and it was like this. They said it has nothing to do with Switch 2, but I thought that meant that it had nothing to do with like the actual console, and it was gonna be like the games for the console instead. And so I was like, "Oh, that's so cool. They're splitting it up," and I was like, "Nah." But yeah, it's just it was just Tomodachi Life basically, and a Metroid game. I don't know. I wouldn't have been that interested if we did stream, but I said I'd stream anyway, so the whole Tears of the Kingdom situation regarding people calling it disappointing. Yeah, I did that video a while back. Yeah, it's called, I think it's literally just called "Was Tears of the Kingdom Disappointing?" It was a alright video. Didn't do very good, but yeah, I definitely covered that before, and I will strengthen that point, and not strengthen, what do you call that, back that point up even more, and say that Tears of the Kingdom is probably the most overhated Zelda game ever by like a long shot. Like the stuff people are saying about it is genuinely insane. I'm not gonna name names, but there's been some things that I've heard. Uh, wait, was it you? Wait, it couldn't have been you. I swear they had an owl profile picture as well. I don't remember the name though of who. Anyway, people have been saying some crazy things about it. Um, and yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is not that boring. Come on, guys. I did for both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and actually a lot of a way that a lot of video games work for me is I will play it for a really long time and then stop playing it and then pick it back up and finish the game or whatever, because that's what I did for Tears of the Kingdom when I was playing it. Was I played the game like hell when it first came out, obviously. Did like maybe 30% of what was in the game, stopped playing for a few months, and then I got my wisdom teeth yanked, so I was basically like immobile for like a month and a half because I had a pretty like rough recovery. It was okay, but this was like late 2023, so it was a few months after it came out, and I played it a bunch and then I beat it and whatnot. But yeah, I had so much fun doing that. Tears of the Kingdom is a super fun game to play. I agree the writing is not their Nintendo's strongest, but I still don't think it's bad. It's definitely rough though. And someone up here said something about a boss theme. Oh yeah, what's your favorite boss theme from the franchise? Speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, I think the Demon Dragon theme is like just so beautiful. And it's such a great theme with like multiple phases in it, and it just fits Tears of the Kingdom so well. It's so epic, mixes in like Zelda's Lullaby, the main theme. I think Ganondorf's theme is in there too. That one's really cool. I also really like Koloktos' theme. I like Godon's theme. Blizzetta has a really great theme as well. There's so many of them, honestly. And I was going to say, going to read this one. When do you think we will get Wind Waker and Twilight Princess in modern platform? I hope soon. I hope maybe next week when they announce the Switch 2. But, oh yeah, Colgera too. I completely forgot about that. Demon Dragon actually feels like the most complete song. Just because it has... Yeah, it's not like a song. It's like multiple songs into one. But, I hope that we get those games soon. I don't think we're going to get remakes of them, because I think they both still are pretty good. And Mulgera has a good boss theme too. But I'm probably thinking I think they're gonna let us play a lot of the Zelda games on the Switch too. Let's hope the Switch 2 is not a disappointment. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, guys, so what Zelda game do we think is getting remade for the Switch 2? Because what are we thinking and what are we hoping for? Is A Link Between Worlds possible? Extremely doubtful. I am extremely doubtful. I would love it, but I don't think it's needed. I hope that Ocarina of Time gets another remake. I think that would be awesome. Yep, you're right. Echoes of Wisdom needs a remake. And also, shout out someone for joining the Discord right now. I love that. That's happened a few times where people do it when like the video's going on. Anyway, Oracle game remake would be awesome. I think that could happen soon. That feels plausible to me. Oracle game. A lot of people are throwing around Breath of the Wild. I don't think we need a Breath of the Wild remake already, guys. I think it's too soon for that. Why are Zelda developer not improving the dungeons after Skyward Sword? Funny enough, they actually did, because the Link Between Worlds has the best dungeon roster in the franchise in terms of consistency. But honestly, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It's because they went for a different style, the open world style. So that's why. I like the toy style, to be honest. I do. I love the toy style. I feel like a lot of people are like, they're really bitchy about it because they're like, oh, we get it too much, even though we've had it like twice in like the past, what, like nearly like 10 years, like 8 years. Because when was the Link's Awakening remake? Was it 2019? That's definitely not 10 years. It's like 5. But Yeah, I agree. The toy style, no, I like it for Echoes of Wisdom as well. But I think the toy style works really well with those Game Boy games. Um, and also, it's crazy how A Link to the Past hasn't been remade for how renowned it was. And I 100% agree. That's another Zelda game that I genuinely think could get a remake, and I'd be happy for it. And I don't. You guys know how I feel about A Link to the Past, but the Zelda games that need the remake the most are, just like we've said in chat here, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks need remakes so fucking badly. It's insane. So badly. The games have the worst jank ever, and they're so gimmicky. And I think they could work actually pretty well if they were on a different console. But yeah, they are so filled with issues that Triforce Heroes is never getting a remake. Mark my words. Yeah, that is never happening. I like the gimmicks for the DS Zeldas too, to a degree. If they were toggleable, then I think it would have been better. Like, the blowing sucks. Like, that actually sucks. I don't know why that's a thing, and why you don't just, like, tapping on the screen to move around is okay. My biggest problem with the tap movement, though, and, like, the dragging movement is... So, picture this. You have your screen right here, right? And you are trying to move to one side, probably if you're holding it in the right, to the left side of your screen. You have to have the freaking cursor or the stylus and drag it over to the left side of your screen, and you can't see anything over on the on your screen when you're freaking dragging it over. It's so annoying, especially when you're in a boss fight. Blowing does, yeah, okay, you guys chill. Blowing does suck. Yes. That's kind of the thing. But yeah, I think they should just completely remake those games because they have some decent stories and some pretty okay elements in them that I think could work. You were just doing the thing dyslexic people do when you ask them which way to turn. Oops. Is it possible open world style get traditional dungeon levels? Yeah, 100%. I 100% think it's possible. I don't know how they'll do it, but I think it's possible. And I think we'll probably see that in the next Zelda game. Or 3D Zelda game, that is. No, Spirit Tracks is really good. Compared to Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks is way better. I also think that, like Casey just said in here, I think that we could totally get remakes or remasters of the NES games. Kind of like Link's Awakening, which would be really cool. I think that'll be really neat. Even though they're not really that long at all, and they don't have much. They have a lot they can improve on, but they can't improve on too much without ruining it, you know? But yeah, they could definitely do that. Do you think we're going to see a new 3D Zelda at the Switch 2 Direct? Zero chance. I think we're going to see a Zelda remake, but I don't like as a launch title or like, oh fuck, sorry. Or as like launch or like close to launch title, but I think there's a 0% chance we get a new 3D Zelda or even a new Zelda game in general. I think it's just going to be a remake or a remaster or whatever. I hope it's a remake though. I'm not gonna lie, the sailing and conducting, like the train stuff, is honestly just so bad in both games. I think it's really terrible. I gotta charge my phone. Sorry guys. But yeah, I totally think that that they're both really lame. It's just like I really hated I hated both the sailing and I hated both of them, to be honest. I'm not trying to figure out which one I like more, but I hate them both. What are your hopes for the upcoming 2D Zelda? I wish we got Link to the Past remake or Link Between Worlds HD. Link Between Worlds HD, I guarantee you, is not happening. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I think the game has aged really well, despite being, over 10 years old now? 2014, I think? I think Link to the Past HD would be cool. Or like a remaster. That would be really neat, though. Yeah, 2D Zeldas do not have the same carrying power. You're absolutely correct. It was funny because in my first ever video, actually, the 3D dungeon ranking, I had said, like, one of the opening lines was 2D Zeldas have like a great dungeon roster, but the real dungeons come from the 3D games, and people got pissed at that, like the old people, and I was like, it's kind of true. Like, there's only like one Zelda game that I genuinely think has like a dungeon roster that's comparable to the 3D games, besides like maybe Breath of the Wild or like Tears of the Kingdom, which like hardly even have dungeons, but um it's A Link Between Worlds has the best dungeon roster in terms of consistency. There's not a bad dungeon or even like mediocre dungeon in that game, um, in my opinion. By the way, how is your first video so good? I worked really hard on it and got really lucky. Basically, I'm gonna put it lightly, but I'm not. I'm just gonna say it straight up. But I got really lucky, with how well it did. But yeah, I spent like a few months working on just that one video. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna make it at first, but I was just doing like I was just like in my head doing like a mental like YouTube video where I was like, oh, but what do I think the best, like, what's the best dungeon in every Zelda game, or like the best 3D Zelda dungeons? Then I was like, wait, I should just rank them all just for fun. And then I did it, and then I was like, hey, this is actually like kind of cool. Maybe I should make a YouTube video about this, cause yeah, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a very long time, but I just like accidentally started it, and then I uploaded the video. I worked, you know, did the voiceover, did the script, did all of the video editing and stuff like that, and then I was like, hey, this is actually like kind of fun. And then of course I uploaded the video. It did literally better than I could have ever imagined. And I realized that I had a good opportunity, so I kept making videos because I knew people liked them, and because I like to make them. So yeah, I tried YouTube back in the day as well. You guys are never finding those videos. Yeah, the burnout can be real. Someone up there said that Oracle games have underwhelming dungeons, or like they're kind of lame. Yeah, Oracle game dungeons are kind of lame. I have fun with them, but they don't have the same charm as the other games. They're all so forgettable, to be honest. Like they're all so forgettable. It's such a lame dungeon roster. Yeah, I think I went through like 4 YouTube phases in my life. Yeah, one when I was younger, I wanted to be like a vlogging YouTuber. This was when I was like 10. It was crazy, but 7 years is crazy dedication though. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy dedication right there. Um, and then I tried of course, when Fortnite was popular. We all were Fortnite YouTubers. Let's not let's all admit it now. We were all Fortnite YouTubers. But yeah, I used to make Fortnite videos. Uh, all of those are videos. All those channels and videos are gone. So, and then before I started this channel, I wanted to be like a live streamer for some reason. I don't like. I was watching a lot of like Linkus and Majin Phil, and I was like, hey, those guys are fun. I think I could do what they do. Like, that could be a fun time. Um, but yeah, I never ended up doing that, and instead I did a ranking video, and it did really well. So yeah. Yeah, keeping the old videos up for historical purposes that's the best. They're fun to rewatch though, the old videos. Like, I still have access to my old videos, but they're all privated. When is the Linkus 7 collab? Probably never. I don't think me and Linkus would do a collab. I think we're a little bit, our channels are a little bit different. Besides making Zelda videos, it's so different. Yeah. You have the audacity to leave them all public. That is very impressive. Big shout out. You look alike. Linkus is handsome. I'll take that as a compliment. And my family, my grandma's side of the family is Swedish, so maybe I have the gene or whatnot. Wait, are we trashing the Forsaken Fortress? Yes. Yes, let's try. Let's keep everyone shit on the Forsaken Fortress. I try really hard to not hate on the Forsaken Fortress, but I can't. But I can't help myself. But I can't help myself. Yeah. I love my Swedish my Swede in me. That's what I always say when I'm like when people are like, oh, what where's your family from? I'm like, yeah, dude, they're Swedish, but I obviously I'm Canadian, but and I have like small amounts in me, but you vaguely look like Robert Pattinson. That is a huge compliment. That's definitely it. The jawline's not quite there, but Ryan is so consistent on hating on the fortress that I gambled my college savings on it and won. You did. You did. You were doubtful though. You thought for a second that I was maybe had a change of heart, but not not this time. Can I see some Snowhead Temple hate, please? Snowhead Temple hate was in the latest video, so go rewatch that video and clip it and just watch that on repeat. So, yeah, I don't know. I used to really hate Snowhead Temple. I don't hate it as much as Great Bay, but I think Snowhead Temple is so boring, and it's got a lot of problems. So there's your hate. Snowhead Temple is like almost as bad as Great Bay, like very close. On a replay, I could absolutely see myself hating Snowhead Temple more. Um, I love MM, but the worst Twilight Princess dungeon is better than the best Majora's Mask dungeon. Yeah. Ooh, no, not better than whatever it's called. Not better than Stone Tower. God, the pillar was so annoying, dude. I hated that. That was such an annoying progression system. Like so annoying. I always hated that. There's too much backtracking. Way too much backtracking involved. Yeah, and it's really vertical as well. Good point. Really, yeah, really vertical. Has a really weird gimmick, and it's just like it's annoying. And then there's that one stray fairy where you have to like jump off like a high point and then like land in the invisible wall. I tried to get that and I fell off like 3 times. Stone Tower over Twilight Princess Fire Temple? Yeah, for sure. 100%. Skyward Sword has the best dungeon roster in my opinion, but I haven't played Twilight Princess. I agree with you. I think in terms of peaks, I think that Skyward Sword has the best dungeons in the franchise, but I think that A Link Between Worlds has a slightly more consistent roster. Because I think the worst dungeon in Twilight Prince or in Skyward Sword is worse than the worst dungeon in A Link Between Worlds, which is probably the Eastern Palace. I mean, I made a video on it like literally last week, but yeah, the Eastern Palace is the worst dungeon in that game, but I don't think it's not even remotely bad. It's just boring because it's the first one. I wouldn't really say Skyward Sword has low lows, but I think the lows are mediocre. What is the worst dungeon in Skyward Sword if I have to choose? If only there was a video about that. No, I'll just tell you. It's Skyview Temple is probably the worst. Skyview Temple or the Fire Sanctuary pretty easily. They're both just mediocre, to be honest. Yeah, Earth Temple is mediocre but has great music. Um, Linear Mining Facility is great. Sandship is great. Ancient Cistern is great. And then Link Between Worlds has like for 2D dungeons, I think A Link Between Worlds blows everything out of the water. Like literally everything. The only dungeons in that game that I can think of that aren't like great are maybe the ice ruins because it's kind of annoying sometimes. Um, and honestly, I might just say the Eastern Palace and that's it. I love the House of Gales. I think that one could be the one of the worst, and I think it is, but I don't think that it's bad at all or even close. Tower of Hera is great. That's a really great dungeon. Super easy, but really great. And I really love all of the low world dungeons, like the Swamp, Thieves' Hideout, Desert Palace. Turtle Rock is alright, actually. It's not, it's probably in the same boat as the Ice Ruins. Just because it's harder, but... The only thing I hate about Snowhead is having to go all the way up the temple again, rolling as a Goron. Dude, I always fall off that one, too. That's gotta be my biggest freaking issue with that dungeon, and just in general, Snowhead is just, it's too vertical and you fall down too much. Tower of Hera got the vertical format down so much better than Snowhead. You're absolutely right. Tower of Hera, Loki, I think it almost perfected the like vertical format in the dungeon, especially with the reworked hammer in Link Between Worlds. Worked so well, so well. And yeah, the burger is great. But yeah, I really loved the launching yourself up from floor to floor with the hammer. Super cool. Super cool. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, Fire Sanctuary is just okay. Just alright. I'm putting Ancient Cistern over Sand Ship, to be honest. And Fire Temple, you mean Earth Temple, I guess. And why the fuck is Linear Mining Facility at the bottom? Come on, dude. You know it. You know that's not true. You're tricking your mind here. No, not Perfect List. Don't encourage him. It's not. No. Yeah, Mining Facility wipes like 90% of the dungeons in that game, except for like 3. It's not boring. It's awesome. And the music is cool, and the concept is cool, and the atmosphere is kind of bland. Boss is alright. Wait, why can you only see some of the Mai-Mais on trees and then other times they're hidden? I have no idea. I agree, Sandship is better, but Ancient Cistern is not overrated. What was it the other day? What dungeon was it? I don't know if any of you guys follow like Zelda Dungeon on stuff, like on social media, but they were doing like a was it top 10 Zelda dungeons? They were releasing like their new picks every week, and they put some outrageous dungeon in like the top 5. I'm gonna check Instagram because I don't remember what it was, but dude, it was awful. It was genuinely awful. Zelda dungeon. It was genuinely absurd. They put Arbiter's Grounds at 1, Snow Peak Ruins at 2. That's fair. Wind Temple from Tears of the Kingdom at 3. Yikes. Over the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time. Spirit Temple, Ancient Cistern, and they guess what they put at number 7? Dragon Roost Cavern from fucking Wind Waker. Are you kidding me? They put Dragon Roost Cavern from Wind Waker over Stone Tower Temple, Hyrule Castle from Breath of the Wild, which is like borderline dungeon, but that's still a great dungeon if we're counting it, and the Sand Ship. That is insane. I can't unfollow because they provide so much useful news information, but damn it, dude. Dude, Dragon Roost Cavern and Wind Temple in the top 10 is crazy work. Yeah, like, that's crazy. Like, the Wind Temple was cool. Wind Temple has a cool atmosphere, great boss, music is fun, but I don't think any dungeon in Tears of the Kingdom is even top 15, probably. No. Lightning Temple's really good. Dragon Roost is good, but there's no Linkathon, bro. I'm gonna ban you from chat. You don't believe this. This is not a W list. That's an L list. No, that is an L list. Dragon Roost Cavern is good, but it's not that good. It's not top 10 all time. I wish we had more Temple and Skyward Sword. The quest for the song piece is a bit redundant. True. Same thing with Wind Waker. Although I felt like another temple would have felt more fitting and enjoyable. True. Agreed. 100% agreed. Yeah, I'm just saying W to every list I see. Hey, keep doing it for my list, though. If they replace Dragon Roost with Earth Temple, I could respect it. Yeah, same here. You mean Earth Temple from Wind Waker, right? Forsaken Fortress, best dungeon all time. True. You know what, dude? You're right. Just finished my Minish Cap playthrough, and they were right. Holy peak. It's great, dude. Great game. It's a fun game, too. It's not like one of those games that's, like, literally, like, life-changing, but it's such a fun time to play. Beautiful pixel art. Great soundtrack. The colors are so good. Oh yeah, right. I can't agree. It sucks. Forsaken Fortress sucks. But yeah, Minish Cap is really fun. This stream's defo a treat. Hey, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I keep forgetting that I like have the ability to stream, and I keep like wanting to do it, but then I just get sidetracked with other stuff, and I'm like, too late to stream or whatnot. But I figured I'd do my monthly remember that I am able to stream. So yeah, I think Minish Cap has the nicest pixel art in the franchise. Either that or Link to the Past. Link to the Past has a great art style. It was the first Zelda game I played. I've had this question asked to me a lot in the past, but I don't remember really. I think it's Ocarina of Time. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, for me it's 1 a.m. So yeah, dude, the time zones are fucked. The time zones, they really screw over my stream dreams. Link to the Past is kind of outdated for me. I think everything in the game but the visuals are outdated, to be honest. And Forsaken Fortress hate is gonna become your channel's most famous joke. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it probably will be. I was actually thinking about that recently. What, like, I don't have any like channel jokes. I mean, I used to have the James joke, but I have not seen James in a stream for like probably 7 months now. Like literally like since like maybe September was the last time. Like when I like first started my channel. But yeah, dude, we have no idea what happened to James. Dude, I guarantee you I said something and he's mad at me. So he unsubscribed and he's never back. And Zelthu. What happened to Zelthu? Haven't seen him in a very long time. In like a comment or just like in the video, in like a stream or whatever. But yeah. The only good part of the Zelda dungeon list was their number 1. True. Number 1 was valid. I like Arbiter's Grounds a lot. Arbiter's Grounds is great. I do think that Snow Peak is better. I think Arbiter's Grounds is still absolutely top 10. I don't know if I'd put it top 5, though. Maybe like 7. I don't know. My video for my dungeon ranking has already like been outdated so much, like in terms of like what I agree with now and what I don't, because there's so many things like honestly a lot of my videos, like I will look back and be like, I will look back and be like, yeah, I totally don't agree with that at all, which is the case for a lot of my videos, especially the song ranking. Dude, I can't stop burping right now. But yeah, especially the song ranking. That video has been very quickly outdated in terms of what I actually agree with. My top Zelda dungeon of all time is the Forsaken Fortress, followed by every Divine Beast. Right. And then Jabu Jabu's belly is in there too, right? In the mix. With the water temple from Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, the top 10 is totally based on what I'm feeling as well. I completely understand that, which is why I usually go out of my way on most videos to say that, especially my ranking videos, that like 99% of my list is like interchangeable. Like I say this so frequently, and it's the truth though, because it's like it could really change any time depending on the day. Because some days I might hate like a boss or whatever. Some days I might hate a dungeon. Some days I might love a dungeon. Like when I was making my my worst dungeon video, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was like really heavily contemplating not putting Great Bay Temple, which is crazy character development from me, considering I like absolutely shit on that dungeon like a while ago in my boss rank or in my boss ranking and in my dungeon ranking. Yo, how's it going, Donkey of Kongs? Sidon does have the best ability. True. Sidon has the best ability and Tulin has the worst one. And Unibo's the best character. Yeah. No, yeah, there's so much stuff I disagree with that I've said in the past. Which is too bad. Yeah, because I can't go back and change what I've said. I kind of do want to do a video, though, in, like, the future. It'll probably have to be in, like, quite some time, but, I do want to do a video where I go back and, like, not correct my mistakes, but, like, react to my older videos and, like, see what I agree with still and what I disagree with. Why do I hate Unibo so much? Because he, quote, is a whiny little bitch and a sorry ass replacement for the real goat Daruk. I think that's what I said in my video, and I stand by that. Unibo is awful, dude. He's awful. I think one thing that I really hate about Unibo is this is just like the direction for like the way they wanted the Gorons to talk in that game. But I hate that the Gorons like audibly say Goro every single time, and it's like, god damn it. And yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, he was unbearable in that arc. God, he's just so annoying. I hate that guy. And Daruk is like so sick. But then he's just like, I stand by hating any whiny boy thrust into being a hero characters. Yeah, it can work, but it just depends. It's like Unibo doesn't really have redemption. He just sucks. And it is a very tired trope. You're right. It's been done a lot. Nah, his arc in Breath of the Wild sucked. Just because it was him. If it was literally any other character, I'd be like, dude, that was fucking awesome. But it wasn't. Twilight Princess was peak Gorons. Yeah, that's fair. They were pretty sick. You could beat them up too, which is awesome. But they were so aggressive for some reason. They were not chill. Like Ocarina of Time Gorons are like ultimate chillers. Like they'll hurt you by accident, but they just chill and eat rocks. I hate him for no reasoning, dude. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Personally, I think saying Goro at the end of every sentence creates a healthier relationship. Goro. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, Goro, but not gonna lie, Goro. They could have gone without it, Goro. Yeah, true. You do gotta hate sometimes. Oracle of Seasons Big Goron is my favorite Goron ever. That's such an odd pick. It's a very niche Goron, I think. To like, I like dude Darmani's pretty sick. Except you wanna know what I think is so funny? Is it a hot take to say that Echoes of Wisdom is trash? Yeah. I keep cutting myself off. You wanna know what's really funny that I just realized? Like recently, someone pointed it out in the Discord that Darmani doesn't actually fight Goat and die. He literally just die outside of Snowhead Temple? Like he just before he can even get in, he just dies, which is like, like you could have tried like a little bit harder to get in, but whatever. Poor guy. Goated cutscene though. Okay, this is gonna be special. Ryan, I think they should make a spin-off game where you play as Unibo and the Forsaken Fortress and the entire game is controlled by playing into the DS. Yes, that is perfect. If we don't see that exact game in the next Nintendo Direct, I'll be mad. I'll actually be upset. Yeah, Darmani did die because of the big Goron. That's so stupid. I will say I did do the Goron dance like really recently, like a few weeks ago. It sucks, but I actually think it's not that bad. Actually, I'm not gonna say that because I did use the Switch rewind feature. Not gonna lie, but I did pretty good even without rewinding. What's your favorite version of Link based on their story and personality? Probably Skyward Sword or Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time Link doesn't really have like that interesting of a story, but like I love how emotional and like cool and expressive the Link in Skyward Sword is. And he's the first one, and he looks cool. He does great things to protect Zelda, and his relationship and dynamic with Zelda is really awesome. But the hero of time has aura. You can't beat aura. Darmani's kid is the best Zelda character. Only I agree with you, but only like partially. Darmani's kid is the best character only when he's crying really loudly. That's the best. Yeah, Wind Waker Link is up there for me as well. And yeah, Ocarina of Time Link, he feels very like static. Is that the word? Where he's just like kind of boring a little bit. But Skyward Sword Link, like he is like that man is passionate. But yeah, Wind Waker Link is also awesome too. So yeah, that's an awesome. Yeah, singing beautiful tunes. I think it's like the Goron like pitch. Like you know how like some fish talk in a pitch that we can't understand or whatever. It's like really loud. That's what like the baby Goron does. Twilight Princess Link has maxed out aura. That is true. He does have hella aura. You right. Straight aura. I like the giant snipe Goron who is stuck inside the city. That's such an odd Goron. That is true. Link to the Past Link is the only one with pink hair, but he dyes it blonde after, which is too bad. And yeah, every Link does have aura. You're right. I can't wait for them to make a Link to the Past remake and then just not have Link's hair be pink. That'd be crazy. Twilight Princess Link doing the cunty little sword trick before sheathing it took me out. Yeah, that's that's the greatest thing. And then when he does it in the Armogoma fight and it gets faked out, that's so funny. Yeah, the cunty little sword trick. That's the way I'd use to describe it. Should I keep my account as RCS? Is it RCS, guys? Is that a Pokemon thing? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played that. Or change it back to Tristan. I mean, I recognize you as Tristan more, but I could get used to RCS too. It's up to you. The old gaming FAQ forum determined pink-haired Link was the greatest Link ever. Yeah, you're right. Dude, those guys love Link to the Past on there. The best character in all of Zelda is that one guy in Breath of the Wild that you meet at the bridge once you leave the plateau. True. Or Flower Lady from Breath of the Wild. There's a lot of characters from Breath of the Wild that you could put up there. But I think Flower Lady is it. How's it going, Kula? Welcome. Gaming FAQs and Reddit are the only reason I beat Ocarina of Time. Dude, they're the only reason why I'm still alive. Those are the best. They've kept me alive by helping me with strange sickness. N64 Joe Rogan? What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? Oh yeah, the Carpenter. That's good. N64 Joe Rogan. That's great. Yeah, Flower Blight, exactly. God, that's funny. I never would have thought of that. That's really good. That's good. If you could change one or two things in A Link to the Past, what would they be and why? I would remove everything and just replace it with A Link Between Worlds. Kidding. I would rework the sword combat in that game. I would make it so you can move in every direction, like in A Link Between Worlds, or even like A Link Between Worlds. Never mind. Yeah, I would make it do that, and I would probably change Gargoyle's domain a lot as well. By just completely rework it, because that dungeon is fucking awful. And the bosses, yeah, that's a good point, Henry. The bosses are also terrible in that game. Yeah, Link Between Worlds is literally just better in every way, though. That's the thing. I started Link Between Worlds for the first time today, by the way. Sick. It's super fun. You'll have fun with it. My favorite non-stage NPC in Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom is Ivy in Hateno. Even though all she does is sweep and get creeped out by Manny. Why do I not remember that character? I feel like I vaguely remember there being like a stalker arc in Tears of the Kingdom. Was there not? I feel like there was. That's untrue. Tower of Hera is super cool. The progression in it is really great. And I really love the areas where you go outside. If you're talking about A Link to the Past, Tower of Hera, I kind of agree, but A Link Between Worlds, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, I don't know. I actually do like that one, though. Linkathon, dude, you're cooking. Keep going. Yeah, the dungeons are really great. I think that all of them have like really interesting mechanics and the gimmicks in them. Do I think I'll play the new Tomodachi Life? No, probably not, but I'll probably watch other people play it. Am I the only one who knows zero 2D dungeon or boss names? Dude, no, you're not. Because a lot of them are not said in game. Actually, yeah, like 90% of them aren't said in game. I could name you a lot of them, though. But yeah, they're kind of hard to name. Might as well ask after the Link question, what are your favorite versions of Ganondorf and Zelda? Ganondorf's best version by a fucking mile is Wind Waker, and Zelda's best version is either Skyward Sword again or Breath of the Wild. But it's Ganondorf Wind Waker is so good. What's the fastest Zelda game you've beaten? Probably Echoes of Wisdom, because I beat it in like... Do you mean like from when it first came out? Or like in terms of like how quickly I actually beat the game? Because if I sat down and tried, I haven't tried it like speed running a game before, but if I sat down and tried, I guarantee you I could beat A Link Between Worlds in like under 15 hours, or like 15 to 20 hours probably, without even like a practice run or anything like that. And I could probably do the same for Ocarina of Time, to be honest, but I might have to play that one first. Yeah, Twilight Princess best Ganondorf design. No, I actually think Tears of the Kingdom has the best Ganondorf design, but Twilight Princess is up there. And yeah, best character is Wind Waker. Because of Wisdom combat is just so bad. It's actually not that terrible. I think it's definitely, it's all right. But it's cool. No, you can do a lot more than just sit in the corner. How much has Groose impacted your life? Dude, I wouldn't be where I am today without Groose. Did you ever finish that Ocarina of Time randomizer? Brother, no. No, I did not. My favorite character in Hyrule Warriors is Lana. That's funny, I'm actually playing through Hyrule Warriors right now for the first time ever. Like the original one. And Lana feels like a total self-insert, but she's cool. She cool. Yeah, dude, the randos are cursed. I was just getting really bad luck the whole time. Copium, but it's true. Yeah. Hyrule Warriors is actually really fun. If I play through all of Hyrule Warriors and I enjoy it enough, I want to get Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, cuz no, they totally are just spamming a few buttons, but they're like fun. But they're fun. Yeah, she has a cool design too. I like her character design. She reminds me a lot of just Nehru in general. But yeah. Have you ever caught the Hylian Loach? No, I have not caught the Hylian Loach before. I hate swimming or fishing anyway, so. Hola, I love your videos. Thank you, I really appreciate it. But yeah, can we have a Marvel Rival style Zelda game? Dude, that would be so sick. What characters would be in that game? Yeah, Link would definitely be a DPS. Zelda would be a support. Ganon would be a tank. Wait a minute, dude. The game is already made for us. We're golden here. Someone go to Nintendo and pitch this idea. I love the hero shooter Zelda idea. Tingle would be a sick support too. I've seen people say that Link would be a tank. Link would so not be a tank. Like, Link is a tank, but he's not a tank. Can we get actual distinction between the Links and Smash before Marvel Rivals? Yeah, we'll start with that first. Tank uses shanks and guns. Yeah, instead of Hyrule Castle, you have to travel to O Block. Crossbow training is the first person shooter you need in Zelda. Dude, I can't wait to crack this sucker open. This absolute legendary piece of media. Look at that. That's so awesome. I was in Vancouver yesterday, in the big city, and I went to a store and they had this for $10, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I need that. I need that. So sick. Yeah, a tank can be like Daruk, and he has like Daruk's protection too. And then Mifa would be a healer. Rivali would be DPS, or Bosa would probably be DPS as well. Do I have the Zapper though? No, the Zapper costed extra, and I didn't really feel like it, to be honest. I'll make my own Zapper. What is my least favorite game in general? I haven't really played any games that I like thoroughly like despise, but one of the games I've raged the most at are like 90% of Sonic games. Sonic games are like so not that great, TBH. Yeah, but Sonic's really cool. I like some of the Sonic games. Like Sonic Adventure 2 is really fun, but dude, Zelda 2 sucks as well, honestly. But it's a Zelda game, so I have like crazy bias towards it. All jokes aside, when is Wand of Gamelon 2 coming out? Dude, tomorrow. Nintendo's releasing it next with the Switch 2. That's the Zelda game they're talking about. Like that's the leaked Zelda remake. They're remaking the CDI Zelda games. Yeah, in Tingle, I was recently someone had what do you call it? Like bringing to light. Someone had like shared one of the Tingle games. I didn't even know it existed. It was like not Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land, it was a different one, and it was super weird. Most Sonic games, Sonic is overhated. Sonic is immensely overrated, if anything. Dude, the fans of Sonic are genuinely the craziest fucking people I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, genuinely the craziest people. Sonic games are very hit or miss. Yeah, Sonic Mania is fun too, actually. I enjoyed that one. But, dude, like, I played Sonic Adventure DX. That is the jankiest game I've played in my entire life, like by a long shot. And I've played Sunshine, I've played Mario 64, I've played so much janky games, but dude, Sonic Adventure 2 takes the cake for making me want to throw it out of the freaking out of the window. I don't think that many people say Sonic is complete ass. I think people just say it's inconsistent, which is just true. But I've seen people say that Sonic is better than Mario recently, which is like, dude. True, Nintendogs. Let's just get like pure like nostalgia bait for the Switch too. Like literally just like remakes. True. Dude, the old Sonic games like Adventure and Adventure 2 are so funny because the voice acting in it is so incredibly out of sync for what they say, and it's so like so, for lack of a better term, awful. It's so bad. And like the sound mixing is also terrible, where the music will be like way louder than like that in cutscenes. The music will be way louder than the voice acting, and the voice acting's like so quiet. But then in game, like the fucking like little kid voice where it's like, you must use the new gloves to collect rings or some shit like that. It's like the little kid voice is like so loud. But it's got charm. I'll say that. It's got charm. Yeah, whenever Sonic fans talk about the games, all they do is just talk about like the music, which is like obviously like really great. But yeah. And then like sometimes the story too. But I also played Sonic Frontiers like only a little bit, but Sonic Frontiers was so boring, dude. It was like the most empty game I've played in my entire life. It felt like hollow. Like it literally just felt hollow. I do want to try Sonic Generations though. Unleashed is kind of hard just because they haven't. You can't play it on the computer. You can play on the Wii though, right? Is it good on the Wii? Because I have a Wii right beside me. I could play it on. But I do want to try Sonic Generations, Sonic X Shadow or whatever. I've heard that one was really good. And it's on. I have it wishlisted on Steam, so if it comes on a good sale, I'll definitely buy it. But yeah, like I like what Sonic Adventure 2. Actually, funny enough, I actually can't play Sonic Adventure 2 anymore. I bought it on Steam, but for some reason, the game is now bugged where I can't put it in full screen, or else it crashes, and I also can't have it minimized because if I minimize it, then it runs too fast, and it's so bugged. I bought it on Steam, so I don't know if it's like a bad move, but it's too bad because I only actually got to finish half of the game. I finished the hero side and I couldn't play the villain side. But I enjoyed the hero side. I liked the Tails levels a little bit, and I liked the I also liked the Sonic levels a lot, but my god, dude, I will not lie, the fucking Knuckles levels, they cool, really cool visually, and the music is really great for the Knuckles levels, but dude, they are just god awful to actually play. So bad. I need a Wii so bad. Never played Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and I need to. You do need to. Speaking of Twilight Princess, I have that right over here too. Whoa. Oh damn. Hey. This is the OG one. Johnny Depp played Lineback in the Zelda movie. True. Yeah, this is a legendary game right here. I was looking actually when I was in Vancouver yesterday, at the same store. They were selling, freaking Twilight Princess for like $200. Who the, like, for the GameCube? Who the fuck is buying Twilight Princess for $200? Like, that's insane. That is genuinely insane. This is somehow missing a disc, by the way. Huh. It has to be in the console. Because there's no way I would have lost this game. But yeah, some of the Zelda games resell for like insane like prices, like genuinely crazy. Wind Waker is the same for the GameCube. It's like those older games just cost so much money for some reason, because people like to collect them now, I guess. What's your fan cast for the Zelda movie? Myself is Tingle. That's it. Bought a Wii U just for Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. That's so valid. I actually don't have Twilight Princess on the Wii U, but I have Wind Waker on the Wii U. That's the only one that I have now. Yeah, Pokemon is really popular right now, so that's why it's so much money. And also, just PS Vitas in general. Like when I was at that same store that I keep referring to, I was looking at Persona 4 Golden for the Vita as well. I don't have a Vita, but I was like, dude, that'd just be cool to just have. And it was like fucking $50 for like the loose game, and I'm like, dude, you're actually joshing me right now. And the Vitas themselves are like $200, which is crazy. You show the world yourself in a tight green suit? Yeah, I wouldn't rethink that. Are you kidding me, dude? Chance to be in the Zelda movie? Hell yes. Is the GameCube Zelda promo discount with 4 games on it still high? I'm actually not sure. That game was there too, but I didn't check the price on it. The collective edition or whatever it's called. And I actually like Frontiers a lot. I understand its criticism, but I just enjoy zooming around the world so much. That is true. I like how fast you move in that game, but like the bosses are so like they're all the exact same thing. And the world is so empty. It's so like full but empty. And I don't know, it just feels like depressing. Like that game just feels depressing. Yeah, it's weird. It feels like they were trying too hard to be edgy in that game. I can't even comment on the supersonic bosses. They probably are fire, but I only played like the first few hours of the game. So this criticism is all like basically completely invalid, but Danny DeVito should play every character in the Zelda movie. True. You are absolutely right. I am Ganondorf. Holy fuck, the original release of Persona 4 copy was extraordinarily expensive 10 years ago, dude. It's crazy how much how much money video games are right now. Like, it's genuinely insane. I should play Link in the Zelda movie. I mean, your name is just like, you're basically asking for it. That's crazy. I should replay it. It happened to me. It's funny that you say I should replay it because I literally was playing it the other day. Just I was like bored and I was playing it the other day and it was just like a lot of Sonic games I disliked it for the first time, but I liked it a lot on the second time. I feel like that could definitely be the case for me. And I really want to get into Sonic as well. Like I love the character and I like the series, but like the earlier games are honestly really not good either. But yeah. I'm a teenage boy, that's basically all the qualifications I need. True. You also need to be like really short. Man, I'm so not excited for the Zelda movie. It's gonna be it's gonna be so bad. The depths. The depths. That's hilarious, dude. I'm actually really excited for the Minecraft movie. I don't know about you guys. I'm really looking forward to it. Dude, I love that I'm saying this about Sonic and I like am commenting. People are saying the games that I haven't played. I haven't played Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one, was like really okay. I hated Marble Zone or whatever it was called. That fucking second level is so bad. I think that the first Zelda's focused too much on platforming. Or not Zelda's, Sonic's focused too much on platforming. I think Sonic games should just be about like ripping around. Like that's what I think, is it just be about like going really fast and like rolling and stuff and like very minimal platforming, but like my least favorite level was fucking not Marble Hill, what's it called? The power plant one. Chemical Plant Zone. Music 10 out of 10. But god damn it, is that level just awful to play. It's so bad. So terrible. I also started playing BioShock the other day. I haven't played it since, but it was I thought it was really quite fun. Yeah, please gaslight me into liking it, dude. Yes, Sonic Underground was the best fucking cartoon ever. I actually watched that back in the day. Sonic Underground was sick. I also like the Sonic movies too. Sonic is like really cool. Is like just a really cool character. That universe is cool as well. But yeah, I played BioShock the other day. That was really fun. I enjoyed it. Do I know Ninjago, brother? Brother, yes. I do know Ninjago. I watched that like way back in the day when it first came out. I remember watching the episode where like I don't really remember what happened in that show. I'm not gonna lie. I watched it when I was way younger, but it was like Lloyd was in like a city and he was fighting a dragon, and the city was like purple, and then he became the Gold Ninja for the first time. That was so sick. That was so awesome. The previews for it on my Mario movie DVD. That's awesome. I like Sonic when it's not the games. True. True that. Sonic needs better representation in Smash too, actually. I think Sonic is being downplayed in Smash Bros, which is tragic that they don't have like characters like Shadow and stuff. Play Sonic X Shadow Generations. I think it's the best way to get into the franchise. Yeah, I'm looking to play that one, so. What's my favorite video that I've made? That is a phenomenal question. My favorite video, like the most enjoyable one I had to make, probably. I had a lot of fun making the 3D boss ranking. It was super long and took a lot of work, but it was super fun. It was so much fun to make. I really enjoyed it. And I'm glad it's starting to do better. I was thinking it was going to do a little bit better, and I'm sounding like a fucking asshole because I'm being like greedy and stuff, but I worked really hard in that video. I would love for that video to be my most popular one. And the newest one I just uploaded. I had a lot of fun making that as well. Zelda does need way better rep. I've said this a million times. I said this recently. Remove Sheik from the game. Replace her. Like, literally just recolor Sheik and make her Impa. I have no reason why Sheik. There's no reason for Sheik to be in the game. Do I plan on doing stuff with other franchises? Not really, but maybe. I don't know. Eventually I'm gonna run out of Zelda ideas, and then probably branch out to like other franchises that I like. Probably Mario, I think, is the easiest one. Just because I'm probably a lot of my viewers, I would imagine, also play Mario, so people wouldn't be that upset if I branched out to that. But I'm gonna keep doing Zelda videos until I literally can't anymore. So, or unless people like there's like an overwhelming demand to do like different stuff. Is it possible to do a video on the Zelda cartoon? It's possible. Don't know if I'll do it, but actually Zelda cartoon and manga could be a good one. That could be like a PBG style video. Except I try to be funny in some of the other videos where I put like references in it, but people don't like that sometimes. Because it's the unks who like the serious video. Every NPC in A Link Between Worlds ranked from worst to best when? You mean every NPC in every Zelda game ever? Coming probably in the next 3 months. No. Forget I said that. Probably like the next 5-6 months. Because it's happening. I've said this before. I will do a video where I rank every single Zelda character ever. But yeah, the Zelda cartoon, you've never seen that? Excuse me, princess. I never run out of ideas. Example, you should rank every stick spawn location in Breath of the Wild. That is a great idea. Guys, I'm not capping. I will fucking do it. I'm not kidding. There's probably like borderline 1,000 NPCs in there. Ranking every NPC in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Zelda 1, and Zelda 2, and Zelda fucking Link to the Past. Every Zelda game ever. I'm not kidding. I will do it. You guys can keep this. I'll make me keep my words. The Blade of Grass ranking is going really well. I'm on Blade number 20. Out of like, what was it, 3 quadrillion or something like that. Rank each Korok's design, including Hetsu. Hetsu's the GOAT. That's getting at number 1. Rank every Deku Baba at Ocarina of Time. Dude, I don't even need to come up with ideas anymore. You guys are just coming up with the best ideas. Is there an exhaustive list of NPCs somewhere? Yes, that is the only reason why I'm doing the video. Is because Zelda Wiki has a page where they have, it's literally just a character page, and you can go characters for like every game, and it will literally just show every NPC and every character in the game, and so that's what I'll just use to rank it. And there's gonna be like a fuck ton of them, but yeah, I'll just look back at the chat if I really want to remember every Deku Baba and Ocarina of Time. But every Zelda enemy is actually like doable. I'm thinking of doing like a worst and best enemy thing. And for heart pieces as well, I don't think I'm gonna do ranking every heart piece in the 3D games. I could do that. But I definitely want to do a worst and best heart piece in every game. I think that could be fun. Maybe I'll do that next, actually. That could be a fun video. I'm gonna be 93 when that video comes out. No, you'll probably be the same age that you are right now. I will do a ranking every mask in Majora's Mask. Unfortunately, I haven't played Majora's Mask for a while, so yeah. I haven't played Majora's Mask for a while, so they're kind of not fresh on my mind. So when I replay that game, I'll definitely do it. But my videos where I tend to 1 or 2, like a few games to like 1 game, usually seem to do a lot worse than my videos where I will just talk about the series in general. Can you rank every Link like you said in your poll? Yeah, I'll share a secret with you guys since you guys are awesome, but I'm actually right now I'm working on a video that I'm not sure I'm gonna actually release. Just because I like the idea, but I don't love it. I might do my Link ranking next, but I was gonna do a video where I ranked every Link based on or not rank every Link, but it's going to be like which Link has the most courage. And instead of saying which Link has the most courage, it was going to be which Link has the biggest balls. But I'm thinking of like that video, and I'm just thinking I think it's too stupid to make into a video. And it's not, I don't know. We might do that in the future, but yeah, the link ranking might be next actually. That could be a fun video to do. Do a poll. I'll wait to do a poll. Ranking the memories in Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom. That could be good. That's perfect for April Fool's Day. I'm not going to do an April Fool's Day video. And I know that it sounds like I'm saying this like, oh, he's going to do one. I'm actually not going to do one. I had a funny idea for an April Fool's Day video, but I'm not going to share it because I might do it next year. But I'm not going to do it this year. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it this year. How can you rank links without the game they come from bias? I can't. That's how rankings work, because I'm biased about them. No, but seriously, probably... I really can't. Just try not to be biased. Every Zelda dungeon based on how nice it would be to live in. Wait, that's actually a good idea. I actually like that idea. What about ranking every Zelda game based on how how nice it would be to live in that world? What criteria would I use for the Link ranking? Most likely just which one I personally prefer more. Or it's like which one I think is the best character or the strongest. Might have something like the adventure. I don't know. Could you make videos ranking every region or every town? I totally could do that. 100%. That could be a fun one. I still have so many video ideas, but like, it's just a matter of like what video I want to do next. Because I want my next video to be like a good one. I don't want it to be like a I don't think I do any filler videos, but like any like filler videos, I don't want it to be next because I've just gained a bunch of new subscribers from my last video because it's doing like extremely well. And so I want to like, you know, welcome those new subscribers with a bang, you know. So yeah. Konde over Yeto and Yeta. Which dungeon would be better to live in than the Yeti house? I feel like I wouldn't live in the Ancient Cistern, actually. That's a good question. What dungeon would I live in? Ancient Cistern, the above ground level would be chill as hell. But Snow Peak is too cold. What would be better? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. That's actually a really fun video idea, though. You guys might see that in the future. Hey man, consistently great videos for a while now on your part. Keep up the great work and effort. Thanks, I really appreciate it, John. Would you live inside a giant fish? No. No, I wouldn't. I'd rather not, but... what dungeon would I rather live in? A literal mansion or a place the place before actual hell? But it's cold in Snow Peak. Actually, I don't mind the cold. Yeah, but a literal mansion is really loose. Like that's a really loose terminology for it. Cause think about it. Technically, the Forest Temple is also like a mansion, but it's not that nice. You know what? The best dungeon to live in would probably just be like Hyrule Castle. It's crawling with enemies, but I think Hyrule Castle would be probably the best one to live in, if we're thinking about it logically here. Or the Water Temple. Water Temple would be chill, too. Yeah, Forest Temple is like a haunted castle. That's true. That's true. The room with the sick Yeta is a nice room. You should make a video essay that is a whole hour of you discussing Forsaken Fortress and explaining why it's so terrible. If you compiled all of the times that I've shit on Forsaken Fortress, which is probably... How many different videos do we think I've gone out of my way to like diss the Forsaken Fortress? So, worst Zelda parts, worst Zelda dungeons, worst song in every Zelda game, Zelda dungeon ranking in like probably one of the hot take videos as well. There's a lot. There's been a lot of them. Shadow Temple would be a creepy ass house. Nah, I'd chill with Dead Hand. He could just touch me. Inside the Moon would be chill, but it's like creepy chill. Like that's like you know, like your nuts are in your stomach kind of chill. What else would I... Guys, chillax. I didn't actually say that. That was... Anyway. What Zelda done? That's a great question. That is a great video idea. I think I'm definitely gonna make that. Or at least do like... No, ranking would be more interesting. City in the Skies would be cool too. But... Yeah, but then the Akka, or the Akko, or whatever they're called. Lake Bed's too creepy, and the Great Bay is too factorial. Sandship could be chill. Temple of Time could be alright. Oh, his dungeons in general. They're alright. I like Lake Bed and Great Bay a lot more than I used to, but I don't think they're great by any means. What other dungeons would I live in? Spirit Temple could be kind of cool. That could be neat. I think Snowpeak Hyrule Castle has to be the option, right? If you made this, would it include the enemies inside? I mean, then, like, I guess not, because then every single dungeon would just be, like, awful. Because there's enemies everywhere. But then that changes everything a lot. Like, Hyrule Castle with enemies would kind of suck. But it's also probably pretty clearly the best. Sky Keep is chill. There are safe rooms in every dungeon. Persona 5 reference. And... yeah, there definitely are rooms and dungeons without any enemies in them. Yeah, that's true. Hyrule Castle is probably it. Probably the one that I'd want to live in, to be honest. What time is it? Eesh. 6 o'clock. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream here, to be honest. But, guess what, guys? We're going to be doing another stream really soon, like real soon. If I look at the calendar right here, we can see that my next stream will be next Wednesday at 7 in the morning. And I do not have a sneak peek for the next video because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I already told you guys what it was, but I think I might do something else. Alright, chill. But yeah, the next stream will be on next Wednesday because of the Nintendo Direct. So, everybody in here better, dude, trust me, if I was Nintendo, I would not make the Direct at 7 a.m., but that's when I'm going to be streaming, because that's when the Direct is. Yeah, 7 a.m. is crazy, though, but that's when we're going to be streaming. And everyone better be here, even though I don't think there's going to be that many people on the stream, because it's really early. Actually, it could be kind of late for some people. Anyway, it's going to be fun. We're going to react to the new Nintendo stuff, and it should be hype. There should be some good reactions. Linkathon, that should not stop you. Remember, I saved your school savings, so... Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for chatting today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in as well. Even if you weren't saying anything, it means a lot just being here. And, yeah, sorry that I didn't stream for a while. And I told you guys I was going to stream soon, but yeah. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. And I will... when I think of a video idea for sure that I'm going to do, I will I'll keep you guys updated on that. And I will play Sonic. If you haven't already, join the Discord server. Of course, I think it's linked in the bio of in the description of this stream. I'm probably wrong though. But it's for sure in my YouTube bio. So go join up there if you haven't already. I better see at least two more people join up in the next 30 minutes. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Talk to the people in the Discord server too. See you guys later.